Hey guys, I'm again back with a new video and I was a little bit busy because of that I was not able to record as I was preparing for my interview. So today I would like to share what happened during my interview. Like the interview was started at 2:45 p.m. and ended at 3:50. 2:45 p.m. and ended on 2:56 p.m. It was basically like a 10-minute interview. So this interview was from the CUHK asset. That means CUHK, Chinese University of Hong Kong at the Shenzhen campus, basically. And it was from the School of Data Science. Well, to explain about how interview went overall was good. Like it was a very good interview, and initially I was a little bit nervous because I had been such kind of interview before, but I have never been into such short interview. Like before this interview, I was in the 45-minute interview with the alumni, and in that time, alumni itself said this is an friendly interview, so you no need to worry about that. So that was a little bit friendly conversation. However, in this interview, it was a strictly 10-minute interview, and I need to shorten my answer in very like about each of my answers should be like 1 to 1.5 minutes. So basically, I have to know how should I answer the questions without making so much without talking random things. So the schedule was to be started at 2:45 p.m. But however, on the email I got to say that you have to be ready for joining just minute earlier than the interview. So for that, I joined the interview at the 2:35 p.m. and then I was just basically I did not right now where I am sitting, this was not the place where I gave an interview because this place was a little bit noisy from outside because there is a construction work going around my house. So because of that, I was not able to sit in this room. Right now it is night, so because that the noise are not coming from the outside right now, but however in the daytime the hammering of the noise comes and like because of that, there might be some disturbance. So I decided to go move to the next room. What happened during when I joined the interview, I was initially very nervous, but since I waited for about 10 minutes, so slowly my nerves started to fade. And then when I opened the interview, I found when I got accepted into the call, then I found that there were three people. Two of the people had their camera off, and then one of the person was asking me questions. So basically I just said greetings, and then they said me to show my password in the camera, and then I just showed them my password, and then they just verified me. And then the person who was running on the video asked me the questions like tell me about yourself, and then I just still told about my personal information, and then I told about my interest in computer science and data science, and then I also told about what was the reason behind the interest. Like I said about how I earned $40 by just building the front end of the website, and that was basically my first ever earning. So I said about that, and after that, they asked me like I prepared the questions like for my interview. Before going to the interview, I prepared myself to answer the few of the questions like why, tell me about yourself, and then why did you choose this specific university? What are your future career goals? Like what are your future plans? And why did you choose this specific major? I just uh made the answers ready for each of these question in the form of point basis based on my real experience. And I also had some practice regarding what I will say, like from the my extracurricular activities. Like I have built the wildfire prediction model and I was ready to say about it. And then I also had made the cats versus dog image classification system. So I had also made point about like what I will say in the interview about that project as well. However, the interviewer did not ask me questions from those two extracurricular activities. Just we had a little bit communication, like we have a little bit of talk. We talked a little bit about wildfire prediction model, but I said to the person like I used AI, and then I also took help from my computer science teacher like that, and just the question was then the question changed to the another one. Basically, he asked me why this university, and he asked me as an international student, it will be really difficult to um, get adjusted in the environment. Then how will you cope with that in if you have to go through very difficult course curriculum? Suppose if you failed in any exam, then how will you overcome that challenge? Then the interviewer asked me that question. Then I said like I will try to visit the professors, and then I will try to find out the problem where I am experiencing. I mean, uh, a person will not be failed without any reason. So basically there will be a reason if even if I got failed. So I will try to find out that reason, and then based on that I will try to solve that problem along with my visiting the professors. I will try to call the people in my home. Then I will also share the problem with them as well. So I will try to take the guidance from each of the people, and then I said that I will solve these type of problem like that. And then since I was applying for the computer science, he asked me nowadays AI is very useful. Then how will you use AI for doing projects like that? And in what kind of condition the AI will be very useful for you? He said me like that, and I said AI will be really useful. Before that, I said like I would like to collaborate with a student from the medical department, and then I want to integrate technology in the field of computer science. So I said like that, and basically he asked me, since AI is really popular nowadays, then how will you like use the AI in that collaboration? He said like that, and I said there will be some time when I will be alone and I will have no one to share or ask the problem or share the things. Then basically I will have an AI to share my questions, and then I will try to find those answers from the AI. And then he asked me, will you trust the AI answer easily? Like there might be some problem with the AI because sometimes AI gives a wrong answer. So basically he asked me, and I said no, I will not definitely trust the AI because it is really important to do cross check for the answers given by AI. So basically, I said such kind of answers, and then I will try to source those things which I asks the AI into the internet as well, and based on that, I will try to say the answers. So I said like that, and yeah, interview was this month. So initially I was really nervous, but when I try to say the answers, then slowly my nervous went away. But it is, of course, it is my second interview experience, so definitely I will have more experience in coming days, and I will have more confidence to go in interview without any hesitation or without being stopped while speaking. So yeah, I said these things in the interview, and this was my experience with this specific university. I'm in Chinese University of Hong Kong at the Shenzhen campus. He also asked me like um I also said like as an international student, learning the Mandarin will be a little bit difficult for me. So I will be trying to learn the Mandarin once I'm also still learning the Mandarin here in Nepal, and I will be trying to learn Mandarin when I go to the university. So yeah, I said like that, and yeah, interview went pretty well. and everything was fine, I guess. So yeah, this was the experience, and yeah, this is also end of the video. Thank you guys for watching. Bye bye. Okay.